breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
Breaking. Black Alabama player said it to Trump on live TV. Suspend his ass now. For 8 long years, then President Obama divided the nation along racial lines. His hatred for everything Western and American oozed from every pore on his body. He hated our military, our men and women in blue, gun owners, and those of the Christian faith. He hated that white men and women had founded a nation that would become the greatest and most powerful in the history of the world. To him, whites were the devils of the world, despite being born to a white mother, and raised by white grandparents after his Kenyan father left his family to go impregnate another woman from Kenya. Obama hated white America, and still hates it, despite white America electing him to the highest office in the land. Obama's legacy of dividing our country on racial lines lives on and is still being seen today, unfortunately. On Monday, there was an epic showdown between 2 college football teams who were vying for the title of national champion, Alabama versus Georgia. President Trump showed up to the game, being the avid sports fan he is. Not to mention, he's a major fan of our country and our national anthem. Trump proudly walked onto the field with members of our armed forces to solemnly observe the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Not everyone was proud of our country and our anthem, though. While the entire stadium was grateful that President Trump showed up despite his busy schedule, one Alabama player wasn't, and he, surely inspired by Obama's racist dividing of our country, let Trump know how he really felt about him and all that he's done for us. As Alabama's team was walking onto the field via the stadium tunnel, running back Bo Scarborough let his racist ignorance shine through. In what should have been a moment that all Americans could enjoy as the top 2 college football teams entered into battle for the national championship, Scarborough decided to ruin it for all of us with a Copernic moment. He literally told Trump to FCK off. While we'd expect this from students at say, UC Berkeley, or Stanford, we certainly don't expect it from those at the University of Alabama. Alabama is a bastion of conservatism and voted solidly for Trump in the election. Was Scarborough influenced by Obama's anti-white/anti-America rhetoric? Via Newsweek. Alabama star running back Bo Scarborough was seemingly caught by a camera yelling "Fuck Trump" in a hallway ahead the college football playoff national championship game Monday night. President Donald Trump was set to take the field for the national anthem prior to the Alabama Crimson Tide and Georgia Bulldogs kicking off their title game in Atlanta. Video posted by Sporting News appeared to show Alabama's number 9, Scarborough, yelling the phrase in one of the tunnels under Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The outburst from Scarborough could perhaps cause controversy in Alabama, where some 63% of voters cast their ballot for Trump. If Scarborough was the one who shouted "Fuck Trump," he joined numerous other people from the sports world who have also spoken out against Trump, although perhaps not in as blunt terms and not on what seemed like it could have been a hot mic blunder. San Antonio Spurs coach Greg Popovich, for instance, has routinely spoken out against Trump, noteworthy because Texas is a red state that went for Trump in 2016, and Pop normally keeps his opinions to himself. You have to wonder why an African American would spout such hatred towards our president. Under Obama, black unemployment reached record highs, while under Trump, in just 1 year, it's at its lowest level ever in our history. Via the Washington Examiner. The unemployment rate for black workers fell to the lowest rate on record in December, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported Friday. The rate fell from 7.2% to 6.8% in the month, beating the previous low of 7% set in April 2000. The Bureau has data going back to 1972. The data point is one of several encouraging milestones that have been reached as the jobs recovery has stretched into its 8th year. Unemployment also hit a record low for Hispanic Americans in November. President Trump's Council of Economic Advisers didn't directly take credit for the milestone in a post on the jobs report.